everybody, welcome back to Tazzcraft, Minecraft, everything you ever would have wanted. We're back at our wonderful arena build so that people can start fighting it up. I don't know if anybody's actually used this yet. I don't think anybody has. But again, it's here if they want it. Obviously, it's not going to be finished until I can get access to the new blocks and do some other fun stuff with it, which, I mean, it's not all that pressing of a matter, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Instead, I'm going to keep on the theme of games. Oh yes, I think that it would be much people's benefit to continue on the game trail. So we have a combat arena, and that has access to all of these different beacons already. I have 4 more beacons, I believe, still sitting around doing Jack Diddley, hello horsey, and I kind of want to go in the other direction with this, and I will come up with another design. So my idea was to make a Spleef game. For those of you who don't know what Spleef is, it is a game where you can remove the blocks underneath your opponent's feet and try and have them drop down into a pit of some sort. Of course, ladders and stuff coming out of there, but you get to laugh at them as they are the losers and are forced to sit in gay baby jail until they are let back out. So that's going to be kind of an interesting build. I don't even think it's going to be that hard or difficult or painful. But from what I can guess is that it's going to take a lot of redstone resources, because we're going to need to regenerate the floor. That's kind of where the thing's at. So if people have an efficiency 5 pickaxe plus a beacon of haste 2 so they can mine faster, it should be pretty much instant. Therefore, if we make a big enough arena, I'm thinking we could do let's see, like, because you could normally have a 12 by 12 if you're just pushing the blocks. So you could make it, if we do 4 of them, then it'd be 24 by 24. 24 by 24 is not a huge space, but if we go larger than that, then I don't know. Like, I really like the layout of that, but it's just too big for what we're looking at, and that could be a problem. We're also going to need to get more obsidian, because of course we're going to need more obsidian. Why wouldn't we need more obsidian, right? Because that's going to be fun. But we can do that. We have the capability. In fact, I might have enough obsidian if I've got it just sitting around. And that's just so that they don't break blocks that they're not supposed to when frantically mining at the floor. So that could be interesting. But yeah, we'd kind of have to find an area, and then I'll probably build up one side, start it off, have it push as much as it can, and then just try and mimic it on the other side, because we are going to lose at least 1 block to the wall. So it's not really going to be a 12 by 12, or it's not really going to have 12 long, it's more going to be 11 long, and 11 by 11, or technically 22 by 22, 22 by 33. 22 by 33 is possible. That'd be kind of an interesting way to do it, because then it'd have a little bit longer. I don't know if Spleef, you technically want it to be completely square or not, but we can do it. So that might be our project going forward. So give me just a bit and I will talk to you guys soon. Alright guys, welcome back. Here we are. Okay, so I think I figured everything out. Had a bit of a oopsie last recording, and we're kind of just going with it, because I think I got everything fixed. So what I have here are 2 lines of redstone. Whoa. Oh yes, this one's delayed by 1. Okay, so essentially, we have this one. We have this line of repeaters always on. Now the reason why it's always on is because we need this always on. If this were down here, whenever this extended, if there was no way to push this block over, it would back up the entire system. So if this one is always extended, then it is literally 1 tick down, 1 tick up, and this one would have exactly 1 tick to push it over and essentially fix our floor. So the other thing that's going on here is we have this up here, and this one has exactly 1 extra repeater on it. So the extra repeater is actually something I need to mirror on the other side, because I forgot to do that for some reason. I'm the dumb. So I'm just gonna throw this down over here. Boop. All right. So now it is delayed by exactly 1 tick. Now, what's happening here is, so we've got all of these lines and they're all connected up just straight over here. This little portion right here would be a problem for a lot of other builds, but if we look down here, it is mirrored below it. So if it is exactly below it, this one's delayed 3 ticks, but that one is also delayed 3 ticks. So we don't need to worry about that. Because these aren't pulse extenders, I don't have these on extra ticks, so they aren't extended for a longer period of time. They are just delaying when it happens. So if that one's delayed by 3, that one's delayed by 3, it'll work perfectly fine. Now, what we have going on here is obviously this is just an extender to get it up there, and this one's an extender to get it all the way across, but this right here inverses the signal. So instead of it being 2 ticks and firing, it is 2 ticks of retracting. So 2 ticks of retracting, 2 ticks of 2 ticks of firing. Now the reason why I say 2 ticks is because we get 2 ticks off of this repeater here. So the reason is because if this was 1 tick, this would not turn off. It would essentially void the entire thing. So at 2 ticks, this thing turns on turns off and pulls all these blocks down. This just makes it a single pulse as opposed to what this is doing. So this is our clock. Essentially, this block is powered right now, which turns this off. If this is on, it would turn all of this on until it came back to itself and would turn itself off for the duration of how long it takes to go across this. So that's all that is. So it would, if I turn this on, it should, boop, and there you go. That is one side fixed. And now if I run over to the other side, because I'm dumb and decided to forget a repeater, I should be able to click that button. And one more. And we're done. So if we look at the top here, we can see that all the lava is still free flowing in there, and we can see that the lava should all be free flowing within here, and it is. So we have successfully completed the Spleef floor builder. Now, some people might think that this is a little ridiculous, and it is, because I lost my mind. But now we have another game that people can play around on the server and not have to worry about cleanup. And that is a huge thing. So obviously you can run TNT over there, you could be killing your friends, it doesn't really matter. There's beds over there, you'll just respawn, and then you can come over here and you can just play a game of Spleef and just, you know, drop people in holes and have a good time that way. And basically I can be left alone. That's that's what it's starting to get to, is people can leave you alone. But all I gotta do is come up with a system for collecting the drops, because there will be plenty of drops if people continuously use it. So if people run multiple games, then we're going to have a sort of collection system for all the cobble and smooth stone that's going to be coming out of this, which is fine. Like that's not too big of a deal. Essentially just means that we're going to need to place down some hoppers and a chest room, which is simple enough. There's really not going to be any sort of issue with any of that. Now, the other thing that I would need to look into is how to get people out. So, I've got a feeling I'm going to combine the collection system and the return system for people, and that will be its own thing. So I obviously have these kind of far out here, specifically because I wasn't sure what the timing was going to be on the server. Oop, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Ooh, I just died. Okay. So I wasn't sure what the timing was going to be on the server. I can kind of make these more compact. I kind of like them drawn out though, so I don't want to do too much with that. I've got a feeling I would need to also redo some of the stuff inside for when this gets depowered and repowered, and I simply don't want to do that. So instead we're going to look at just building huts on either side. I could do a hut on either side, or I could do a single hut and then just have these blocks themselves powered, and that would work the exact same way. So it's kind of up in the air at that point. I do want to make another ledge of obsidian, because obsidian takes a while to mine. So it's either that or putting dirt in, and I don't like the idea of dirt because you can still mine dirt pretty quickly with efficiency 5 and haste on your pickaxe. I know, I've done it. So the thing that's not gonna work on is obsidian, so I'm just gonna put a ring of obsidian around the top. And we'll also need to figure out what to do about down here, because frankly, if one of these gets mined out, we have a ton of problems. So we're going to probably do another ring of obsidian underneath, and we will call it a day. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Maybe the problem is that it's a lot of obsidian, and I've already used up so much obsidian. So but if it makes it so that people won't break this, it's totally worth it. So that's kind of where I'm at. Also, it'd be really hard to hit the pistons themselves, I think. Yeah, that block there, it'd be really hard to hit the pistons themselves. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go with one under, one over, and just surround it with obsidian so that people aren't messing with it. But other than that, redstone is, or I shouldn't even say other than that, redstone is done, and it's just about making it look nice now. So thank you guys, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Whew, alright guys, we are back, and hello random. Alright. Anyway, so that was tag, and that was kind of how this goes. And that's how that goes. Alright, so we finally got it done. It looks like looks like people are doing their own thing, but now we have it fully set up. I put the beacons in the back, and we are good to go. So basically, we can climb up here. Doesn't really matter. We can instantly mine. Whoop-doo. Try and knock people off. It doesn't really matter. I might just make a circle. There we go. And then, oh, we died. Alright, so we fall down. Fall down, kaboom. I might need to move those hoppers over, but it doesn't really matter, because then all we do is we come over here, we turn this on, and it's working. Oh, it's working. Now if we come back up here, it is all set up. We are good to go. And then we just turn that off. And now we just check to make sure. And yep, there's nothing backed up in that. There should be nothing backed up in the other one because they are made completely identical. Yep, nothing backed up. And we have a brand new area to build. So hopefully you guys found that nice and good and fun. I think this is one of the crazier redstone things you can do. Specifically having to move so many blocks, such a distance, and having them generate on top of somebody's head. I realize there is a problem with this. I'm going to need to build another channel up, which is going to be really easy. I'm not even going to bother putting it on camera. So that is the second thing completely done in the gaming district. I don't know how long this is going to last, because we're finding people's heads. I don't know if I can qualify this as both having Vion's head and having 4 different Tazzcraft. So that's another game that's going on right now. But these are permanent installations, and hopefully they're here to stay for good. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is kind of an awkward place to leave it off. I really like to have more of a concrete, like, hey, it is done. But like, I still am going to try and get somebody on here, and we'll see if we can play a game, and if we can, that'd be super cool. It'd be super cool and super fun, and yeah, let's try and find a group. Hello everybody! Welcome back! Well, we are going to Spleef. Sabrina, you want to intro your channel, or just gonna...
Oh, hi.
Just gonna...
I'm here.
we're here, we're doing a thing. We both have efficiency 5 pickaxes. We have the beacons going up, and... Are you ready to spleef? This arena is actually kind of big for 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm thinking you could get like 4 people in this. Oh, we should have eggs. That's something I should do later on. Is I should put in like a snowman or something so people can get snowballs. So that you have that extra reach to knock people off. All right. Take a corner. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Alright. 3, 2, 1, go! Ah! You're just running from me. Oh, goodness. Oh, it doesn't like this. Server does not like. Whoa! I almost fell in that. Server's mad right now. It does not know what it wants to do. Oh, I jumped! Oh, I lagged and jumped too early. Ah! Fail sauce. I'm so bad at games.
So am I. It's just, I don't know. My tactic there was just to.
You were running.
Like
you were running.
spray.
You were like, no.
Spray and pray. Spray and pray.
I just wanted to, like, I was trying to make gaps around you to, like, corner you, but, like, it was just not working. Because, like, at one point it was just like, I don't feel like working anymore, and it got really slow.
I was trying to break the blocks that you were running on.
Oh. Do you want to hit the lever? I haven't shown him what the top. Oh. Go in the hole. There you go.
Alright, I'll hit the lever.
And it regenerates perfectly. Yes. Oh, this is actually one of my favorite builds. It's so cool.
Oh my god.
What?
I just got an idea.
Oh no, what?
We should mine the entire... Well, okay, we gotta turn this off. But
Yeah.
we should mine the entire thing and just record like a little clip of it regenerating and then speed it up. It would be like a super satisfying moment.
Oh, I'd have to learn how to speed things up on my software, but I'd totally do that. Actually, you know, I wouldn't even do it slowly, because, like, this thing actually builds itself pretty quick. Like, I don't even think it needs slow-mo. Should we do that? Should we do that real quick?
I'm not talking about slow-mo, I'm talking about,
Or, I mean...
speeding it up.
I mean, I don't even think it'll need to be sped up. That's my thing.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's try it.
Dude, the server does not like this at all. I saw that.
Oh.
Every time.
I actually didn't mean to knock you off that time.
What did you do?
It's just...
You gonna be like that?
You were coming up and I thought you were gonna fall straight down again.
No. Luckily, I was smart and decided to put it on the sides.
Will that cornerstone here regenerate? Yeah. Okay.
Although it will be super unsatisfying. Here, let me... Because then it's gonna look like it messed up a block, so we're just gonna put that one back. Alright. I'm still recording this entire thing, I don't care. Although it might be my computer that's mad. Oh!
Oh, no, it's definitely the server, because
okay.
I'm lagging too.
Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, going down.
I just hope we don't break the server.
Oh, no, we won't. Alright, do you want me to hit it? Why don't you go up there, I'll hit it. And we'll get the closing effect. This is oddly satisfying.
Yeah.
We must close the dome.
Wonder. Oh, you can stand on it too. Wait, I'm gonna stand here. Doesn't move. Dang it!
No, it doesn't move you.
Alright. Moved me, like, right with it.
But that is officially the first game of Spleef ever played on Tazzcraft. How's that for a thumbnail or a title?
Pretty good. I don't know what to say to things anymore.
I thought this build was cool. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Have any last words?
Good. Make sure you. Well, okay, I'm not gonna say that in this one.
Jump in your.
I'll see you guys around, probably.
Bye!